Good morning and welcome to Jenn Jiggles. Today is January 16th, 2019. I'm closer. Hi. I have no makeup on my face like yesterday with Cider House Crafts. Yeah. How are ya? I finished day 3 of the Navy diet for the second week. And, so if you don't know what the Navy diet is, oh, hi, by the way, if you're new, welcome. Hi. How are ya? If you've been watching for a while, well, God bless you. Anyway, I finished day 3 yesterday, the Navy diet. And so just a quick recap. I recorded Cider House Crafts, which is my other podcast, yesterday, and I potter-sized through the 40 minutes of that. So I was really pleased with myself. After the 3rd day of this week, so not so far, but so far this week, I've lost 3 pounds, and that's really good progress. This morning I ate toast with a tablespoon of peanut butter on it and half a banana and a cup of coffee, but today I'm allowing myself to have a little bit of milk and some stevia in my coffee because it is day 4, and this Navy diet is 3 days on this regimen of, you know, foods and meals, and then 4 days off. But don't go ape shit on your 4 days off. Excuse my French, and I just said yesterday I was going to try to stop swearing, didn't I? Sorry. So a couple things happened yesterday, and that's why I'm here. I wasn't going to record again until Monday, but I really wanted to share it while it was still fresh on my mind. So the first thing that happened was this sort of anti-epiphany, if you want to call it that. So I was really hungry yesterday afternoon, and I do find on the 3 days that, like, from about 2 till we have dinner, actually, I am starving, like genuinely physically hungry, like my tummy's growling and things. Maybe not 2, maybe a little bit later than 2, maybe 3 o'clock. And I had to have a wee. Not that you need to know that, but where the anti-epiphany happened was when I was sat on the john, and I closed the bathroom door downstairs, and I thought, God, I can't wait till I get to my goal weight so I can have like a cheese fondue, because I really like cheese fondue. And then it just poof right over my face, and I went, what the, Jenny, what are you thinking? What are you thinking? You have not really educated yourself. You're not changing your relationship with food, and you really need to do that. You need to diminish that relationship, not break up with food, but you really need to tell the food that you don't want to be boyfriend, girlfriend anymore. So I had that. The next thing that happened, and I did not do like heart. Sorry, I think Blossom's doing something. Anyway, I didn't have like that soul searching kind of thing going on after that. I just thought, well, it's not rocket science, is it? Then the next thing that happened was I received an email from my husband, Ian. And in this email, he says, oh, I was reading about that Navy diet that we're doing, and you should really be careful that you don't gain weight after you go off it. I was really pissed. In that, I realized that I just had the epiphany that I'm not really changing my relationship with food, but I need to change my relationship with food. But at the same time, I said to him last week, look, this is just a springboard for me. I don't care if you do it, you don't do it, I don't even care. But this is a springboard for me to get on my feet, to think positively about it, to see some genuine loss. And you know, I'm only going to do this for a certain amount of time, which I, you know, have translated or converted into pounds. And then I'm going to slowly start to, you know, introduce food, regular food, but in better portion sizes. And I had said this to him. I had said it, and I'd said it, I don't know, 2, maybe 3 times last week. And then he sent me that. I said that I needed to be positive, that this was, you know, important to me. And then he sends that. And I internally and externally here, because he wasn't here, obviously it was an email, got really angry. I got really angry. I could have verbally slapped him. But I didn't. I was civil and I said, right, I know I've said 2 or 3 times last week that this was just meant to be a springboard. It was meant to be positive, and I needed to be positive in order to continue with this. What you've said is very negative, and I don't need that negativity. If you don't want to do this diet, you don't need to do it. You don't need to eat this food. You can have whatever you want. I don't care. And I said, so could you please not do this again? So he emailed me back and he said, oh, no. And then he was like super duper nice last night and he sat on the sofa. But that didn't really help. I wasn't still angry with him for that. But I'd had time to think about what I genuinely wanted to say, which ended up in these very frustrated tears and me saying, I am ashamed of myself. I don't want to go to Edinburgh. We're supposed to meet up with the man that owns the company that he works for and his millionaireess wife and some of his work colleagues. And I am ashamed of myself. And I am embarrassed by the way I look, and I don't really want to do this. I don't want to meet his workmates. I have this whole thing anyway where I really wish I had already set up. I didn't involve him in my work life with my work colleagues, and I don't really want to be involved with his. I think there's a line that needs to be drawn there, and I'm not. Yeah, I just don't cotton to it at all. Anyway, that's just my thing. But anyway, and then he said, I think you're, you're fine. You're fine. I think you're beautiful. It's fine. It's fine. And I just turned around and looked at him. I said, this isn't about how you see me. This is about how I see me. This is not about you. And I don't think that he really got that or understood. And that part of that's my fault, because I've said in the past, I don't want to embarrass him. Right? I don't want him to be seen with me because I don't want him to be embarrassed. I don't know how he feels. Anyway, I mean, even though he says, you're pretty, you're beautiful, and I love you, and, all the things that you're supposed to say to your partner, you might not mean them, but you say them anyway. Not that he doesn't love me, because I think on guys' level, they love however they love. Anyway, I said, but that's not the point. The point is, I don't feel good, I'm embarrassed, and I don't feel good about it. He goes, fine, we won't go. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We won't go. So, anyway, we're probably not going to go to Edinburgh. I need to feel better about myself. I can go to another dinner. Not that I want to be around his work colleagues, because I don't really want to be, and I don't really care. But I'm not bothered to not meet these people. It's nothing to me. And I know I should be supportive of Ian and his work, but I'm all done doing that. I'm 54 years old, and I'm going to be supportive of me for a while now, because I've spent a lot of time being supportive of other people and putting myself to the side. And I'm not doing that for him or anybody else anymore. Screw it. So I'm going to drink some coffee because my mouth's getting dry. Sorry, this was supposed to be quick, and I'm at 8 minutes. So yeah. So the anti-epiphany was, holy shit, you're making progress, but you're not really. You need to disassociate yourself from food. So I'm going to read, going to find articles today. One place that, Kim, you turned me on to was a Mayo Clinic. So I'm going to go search for some articles there. And half the fun for me is in the search. But if I find anything cool, I will post it in the description on Monday's video. But I really like to find this stuff on my own, because that means I've actually done the work. You know what I mean? Ian will send me stuff, and that's great. But, and I don't mean diet stuff. I mean, like other stuff, when I'll go, oh, being inquisitive, and all of a sudden I have 14 links in my email. Not that I don't appreciate the fact that he's gone away to do those things, but, I might pick up on something else that I'm not aware of in the search for the thing that I'm aware of, if you know what I mean. Excuse me, sorry, coffee. So, yeah, anyway, sorry I keep looking over there, but it's just that I can see Pendle Hill right now, because the big tree doesn't have any leaves in it. So, pretty. It's not really pretty. It's just very, it's skulking in the background, and it looks like really, I don't know what the word is. It just gives me a feeling of strength. It's really weird. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to go search for some articles today on how to, some techniques on how to separate yourself from the food, and hopefully that will help. Yeah, so I didn't bring any crafts up, sorry. As you can see, I've got, whichever side this is, I hate this because it's backwards. I've got the fabric on. I've pinned a couple pieces, as you can see right there, of the pattern down, but I don't think I'm gonna mess with it today. I'm gonna fold some laundry and put some heat on my head and read some articles and, yeah, try to learn something. What else is going on? Anything positive? Yes, I finished, shame on fucking me. Sorry about the language again. I finished the 6th season of Grace and Frankie, which was, other than season 1, this season, season 1 and season 6 are the best seasons. I am so looking forward to season 7. I can't even tell you. So looking forward to season 7. I love Grace and Frankie anyway, but it's just phenomenal. They've done a phenomenal job. Thank you, Netflix. I love you. That program makes me so happy. And I am so looking forward to, like I said, to season 7. I know they're probably going to stop making it soon. I hope next season isn't the last season, because I will be so frigging sad if it is. But for now, I have season 7 to look forward to, and I'm so happy. So happy. I don't know if, is anybody watching The Witcher on Netflix? I didn't play the game, but my son played, and he's like, Mom, you need to watch The Witcher. And I did, and it's kind of Mandalorian. They're kind of, for me, they're kind of on an even playing field right now. I like Mandalorian because I'm a big Star Wars fan. I'm also a Star Trek fan, but live long and prosper. But I like episodes 4, 5, and 6. I don't like episodes 1, 2, and 3, or anything that came after 4, 5, and 6, to be honest with you. That's not true. I like episode 1. Episode 1's okay. But other than that, I don't like anything. Like, I watch the classic ones with Mark Hamill, and, oh, good Lord, she died, and I can't remember her name. Carrie Fisher, and Ally Beale's husband. I should know his name, shouldn't I? Oh, my God. Han Solo. Indiana Jones. Scream at the screen and tell me who he is. Anyway, I should know that's really bad. Hey, short round. Anyway, yeah. Sorry, I'm at 13 minutes now. So, yeah, so I watched The Witcher, and it was okay. I think The Witcher's only got it over Mandalorian because it's sort of medieval-y times, and yeah. So the first season of Witcher is a bit confusing because some things are happening in the present, some things are happening in the past, but yeah, and I don't like that sort of, I was very confused. Joseph said I would have known what the hell was up if I'd played the game. So there you go. But yeah, what else am I watching? Cricket today, which started an hour and a half ago, and I haven't turned the telly on yet to watch it, but I have to do some knitting, so I'm probably going to do that. And then I'll go lay down and look for my articles and have some lunch, and yeah. And so I am going to head out. I think I hear somebody with a ladder going up somebody's back window. I don't know. I hear a ladder. Anyway, Yeah, I'm gonna go. I've been talking to you for 15 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna go. 17 minutes now. Anyway, you take care of yourselves. I will see you all on Monday with a final report for the week and how I'm doing so far on my 3rd week of this adventure with the Navy diet. And take care of yourselves. Stick to it. You can do it. I'll see you later. Bye.